This isn't even my super pin hat.
I'm heading to the SpeakEasy downtown for an event called Tech Warriors. I just wrapped up on another shoot. I'm late to this thing, so I'm gonna turn the camera off and focus on driving. It started at 5:30. I'm stuck in traffic downtown. I am definitely going to be late to this thing. Okay, I think we're cool. We're cool. They said it was above the Hard Rock Cafe down here. This looks like the place. I really hope I am appropriately dressed for this thing because I'm coming from another shoot. I think this is kind of formal, so we'll see.
Hey,
Ashley! How's it going?
Hey,
here, I made it. I brought the camera.
Yes,
so.
yes. The Karr. Derik Savage.
Hey,
how are you?
Yes.
Good to meet you.
Yeah, same here.
So Ashley tells me that you started Tech Warriors and
With a bunch of people. I don't want to take full.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, half of it is that we have the technology community, which is just sucking talent dry right now. You know, we probably have 3,000 or 4,000 open spots.
Yeah.
And then there's the other side that the tech community doesn't realize that veterans are coming out of the military with tons of tech skills.
Yeah.
And so what typically happens in a community is the veterans come out and they say, oh, well, let's put you on security jobs and let's do this and let's do that. We've got people in the audience
and they're
today.
like, no, we can do stuff.
Yeah, exactly. So I think it's about 55% of veterans come out of the military with a high-tech education behind them. So they're the perfect people to get in the tech community, not to mention, you know, they're process-driven, somewhat disciplined.
I'm a rough around the edges type of guy. So SnapShyft is basically the on-demand mobile app for food and beverage to fill open shifts, and it's on-the-fly type work. It's usually higher pay, and we pay within the app, so it's very much like your Ubers or whatever you want to call it. It's a freedom type of thing. Ultimately, I think there's an opportunity for us to work with both active and retired military. Active military people, if they don't know when they're going to be deploying, or if it's 6 months or 4 months from now, they can still work and do it through our app and make a ton of money doing it. We've got sales positions, we have technology, engineering positions, we've got a training program in place, and so we're excited to be here, support it. And
You're looking for boots on the ground.
we literally are.
So there's a former Indianapolis mayor here tonight that's here to talk about veterans issues and connecting them with tech companies. No promises here, but I'm going to try to get him to talk to me. We'll see how that goes. Okay, this is my first time checking out the SpeakEasy downtown, and this place is freaking huge. I've been to the Broad Ripple location, and that's nice, but this one, I mean, it's downtown, so it kind of has that. Check this out. It's got these downtown views. This office space. This is like, check this out. You could meet back here. It just keeps going and going and going. I mean, there are some offices here where businesses work, but it's crazy. And they have these old, like these are like these sliding barn-style doors. I don't know if I'm supposed to be in here. Anyway, yeah, so to the uninitiated, this is Mayor Greg Ballard, and he's done a lot of cool things for Indianapolis. Thank you for doing this.
Pleasure.
So one of the things I wanted to ask you about, and one of the things that kind of prefaces this whole event, is the explosion of the growth of the tech industry here in Indianapolis.
Yeah, we were lucky that we had some startups that kind of grew. We've been lucky enough in the early stages of all this growth to have the workforce, people coming out of these great colleges in the state of Indiana. We're very blessed in the state having so many great colleges, so that's helped out quite a bit. But I think there's a synergy, and people are starting to understand it. We're getting a little press locally about it, so I'm hoping that it kind of builds on itself. But we have to continue the workforce development piece of this also, and if we don't continue that in an aggressive manner, we could be in some trouble down the road.
So how does that tie into to Tech Warriors and what specifically what everybody's doing here tonight?
Well, the good thing is I'm actually on the State Veterans Affairs Board, so I'm hoping I can make a difference there, because there's one piece that really has bothered me when I was the mayor of Indianapolis. We brought this up at the U.S. Conference of Mayors with the VA and the DOD, which is we don't know when they're coming back. And I pointed out to them nicely, well, you know where the household goods are going. You know where you're shipping the household goods. So how do you not know where the people are going? You know, so they know that, right?
So you can figure it out.
Yeah, you can figure it out.
Are there. You just
because every mayor I know wants to help them, right? And every governor I know wants to help them.
Uh-huh.
And so when they come back into the city or the state, we want to know that, and then frankly go after them to develop whatever they want to develop. And a lot of this workforce is available in tech, obviously. That's a big piece that I'm hoping that we can help solve. Veterans don't, unless they apply with the VA, you really don't know they're here. So that's a problem.
Around here. I'll talk to you on the stairwell. Matt was trying to sneak out, but I caught him. And he is, Matt, you're the Veterans Services Officer for Indianapolis, is that right?
Veterans Service Officer and Director of Veteran Services for the city.
I could not have remembered all that.
I know. So if all veterans tapped into all the VA resources they could, we are missing out on about $500 million in our community. So
that's
between
crazy.
$500 million and $800 million just from the VA bringing into our community through about $12,000 per veteran. If you haven't registered with the VA, the Veteran Benefits Administration, not so much the health, the Veteran Benefits Administration, go register with the Veteran Benefits Administration. Even if you're rated at 0% disability, you're still a disabled veteran.
Okay, go register with the Veterans Benefits
Administration.
Matt, thank you so much, man.
Have a good one.
Yeah, you too. My arms are not as stout as yours, sir. Staying up all night, I'm like, my shoulder's dead. So this is Blaine. He's a Marine, and he's here at Tech Warriors.
I'm the co-founder and CTO of ShipperTech.
Okay, cool.
And so I'm also looking to hire engineers down the road as we continue the development of the back-end platform and user interfacing side of the software. I'm very interested in meeting fellow veterans that are technically savvy and that could be put in a position to better the company.
I'm assuming veterans are like really high on your radar as far as people that you want to hire. Are they going into the workforce with the kind of skills that you're looking for already, or is there some training that needs to happen?
There's more likely than not, there's some training involved. So what we're looking for is, a software background, right?
Gotcha.
There's certain attributes that a veteran shares that allow them to grasp programming. Cool. And so being able to parlay that into the technical landscape, I think is easy for veterans.
You have like a one arm that's like super strong.
This one gets tired a lot. Thanks for having me. Thanks for putting on the event. It was really cool. So this ended up being a pretty cool event. It was a lot of good information for veterans that are looking to connect with tech companies, and really it speaks to the need that there is from tech companies to find good employees. I mean, Indianapolis is booming right now with tech jobs, and they just don't have enough people to fill these positions. And the interesting part is, these veterans have the skills that all of these tech companies are looking for. So once you match up these veterans to the tech companies, it's boom.